welcome back to Tea Time in Paris. I am back in this beautiful city for a couple of weeks. First thing we're showing you is Maison Pou, which is a very chic caterer in our neighborhood that we love, and it's not hard to see why. Desserts are not the only thing they do well at. What we're looking at here are basically appetizers, and they look completely fake. But trust me, these are legit and they taste as good as they look. And this is actually a very dangerous place to have in our neighborhood. We tend to overspend because we have eyes that are bigger than our stomach. I remember one time we bought one of those langoustes without looking at the price, and we basically came out of the shop 160 euros light. But don't worry, most things here are quite reasonably priced. You just have to stop yourself from buying up the whole shop, especially during the holiday season, because a lot of these food are what you would think as traditional holiday food, and you just want to get everything and have a feast at home. And getting flowers for your home on the weekend is also a very Parisian thing to do, and one of my favorite activities when I'm in Paris. And with flowers, I don't usually have a favorite kind to pick out every single time. I usually like to kind of go according to my mood and see what looks best the day of. And today, these orange tea roses look especially vibrant, and they are just really fitting my mood. Now we're going to pick up some lunch from this local market in our neighborhood. It's become one of my favorite things to do, just come down here on the weekends to pick up some roast chicken or pork ribs, and that would be our lunch for Saturday or Sunday, with a side of pomme dauphine, which are basically these little potato balls, and they are basically the French version of French fries, ironically. And I think little markets like these are just such a big part of European living, especially French living. We haven't been able to find something like this in New York to replace our Parisian weekend habits. We've got this pamplemousse cocktail. It has lobster. Is it lobster?
No, it's
shrimp.
Crayfish. Why would you have pamplemousse?
Whoa. This looks ambitious. After a big lunch, I'm finally ready to go out and shop with my Chanel Camellia and the 2.55 reissue. So I'm on Champs-Élysées. This is Arc de Triomphe. It's a beautiful day out, so I'm gonna go check out the Galeries Lafayette on Champs-Élysées to see if they have a pair of Chanel sling bags that I've been trying to hunt down. They don't have it at the main boutiques in Paris, so I'm trying to see like if the department stores might have them. It's funny how they have the New York skyline here. So it seems they have some of the classic models out, the black and the beige, but not the black tweed one I'm looking for. That's seasonal. The Galeries Lafayette on Champs-Élysées is a pretty good place to check out some of the contemporary brands that are usually inexpensive. For example, this handbag right here is only 350 euros, and it looks very sleek, very modern, and I think it looks fantastic on me. Although I'm really not a big fan of the very loud music they're playing right now. This one here looks a bit like a Celine dupe, but it does feel like a very quality handbag. And it cost 515 euros. And these designs are pretty close to some of the classic handbags from some of the big brands out there. So it's actually a pretty good way to try out the style before you decide to drop thousands of dollars or euros into a handbag. This might be my favorite. Look at these beautiful stitching. I can't tell that this only costs a few hundred euros. Well, I came too late today and they're closed, but I'm just admiring their architecture, and the little balconies are so cute. They don't have a lot out today, but they do have this Birkin Cellier. I think it's 30 out on display. And here they have a suede leather Constance. The color is beautiful. And the Constance is $79.50. It's a mini. We're at the rooftop of Galeries Lafayette, and there is a restaurant called Creatures here, and the view is just amazing. We have the view of the Opera House, Eiffel Tower, and on the other side you've got the Sacré-Cœur. The Paris skyline is just so distinctively different from the New York skyline.
Oh my god, look at this view!
This is a good view of the intersection downstairs. You can see the Galeries Lafayette. Yeah. Let's just take a moment to admire the gorgeous interior of Galeries Lafayette. Look at this beautiful installation. And during the Christmas season, they put up a very huge Christmas tree right in the middle, and you can basically walk out along that bridge to take pictures with the Christmas tree. The holiday spirit is just amazing here. More handbags here at the main Galeries Lafayette. These are also mid-range brands that cost no more than a few hundred euros. So I saw a bigger size of this one on Net-a-Porter, and it was on sale for I think roughly 200 euros. I love this color. Oh, the color is just so cute. And they also come with a strap. I've never seen this brand before, but I like the material. It feels very good. 800 euros. I love how the sleeves are kind of bigger. It's like a flare sleeve. So this is from the Curated. It's a brand that I bought one of their cashmere coats from. They have like really classic and sleek designs and with good material as well, and for a pretty reasonable price. This is only 350 euros. I've been seeing Frankie Shop on sites like Net-a-Porter, and they have these like oversized jackets. And their price point is pretty reasonable as well. Although I'm not sure I'm a big fan of the material. It feels kind of not very luxurious. But I think for the price point, I guess that makes sense. But this one is not that cheap either. It's 345 euros. I mean, they have a pretty trendy kind of cut. I'm just not sure I like the material. I remember this brand, I bought some of their dresses when I first moved to Paris, and they have a very distinctive style. It's very like kind of fluid and flowy, and they use a lot of like soft materials like velvet and silk. Like this dress right here, it just kind of drapes on your body. Yeah, I'm really liking this cut. We also have the same dress in this pattern. But I really like the pink one. How much is it? It's 495 euros. I mean, it's a little bit pricey, but it's not like outrageously expensive. And if I had an event to go to, I would definitely consider getting this dress. I'm not a huge micro bag fan, but Céline has been coming out with these super cute micro bags. And they're all priced at a point that's just low enough to tempt you. So this is 1350 euros. And this one might actually be big enough for a phone. And this tiny Triomphe bag is just so adorable. It's time for dinner with my in-laws. And this raspberry tart is definitely the highlight of the meal. It's to be shared between two people. Look at these flakes. Yes, I am taking a video of the bathroom because it is so pretty.